from a team who had arguably one of the best miracles ever to happen in the NFL. To a team who also drafted possibly the best wide receiver today in the NFL. The team that also had the best receiver in some people's minds back in the day that couldn't get a Super Bowl ring with them. Now, we're trying to get that ring for that team. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Madden 24, Rebuilding a Miracle. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with another rebuild in Madden 24, and this time it's going to be the Minnesota Vikings we are rebuilding. As always, we simmed through one full year of the season without recording or anything like that. We have finished the season 4-13, so we're going to have a good draft pick. I've scouted everybody who I think we're going to possibly need or might get. The lineup: Kirk Cousins as our quarterback, Cam Akers and Madison as our running backs, Jefferson, Osborne, Addison as our receivers. I think our receivers are going to be really good. We have Darius Shaw, we have Rinzer, Bradbury, Ingram, and O'Neal, as well as Hawkinson, who downgraded from superstar. Damn. So we're probably going to have Hawkinson throughout the whole rebuild. We're probably going to have Addison, Jefferson, and Osborne throughout the whole rebuild. Kirk Cousins is going to be gone. I'm not going to re-sign him. We're going to have Darius Shaw probably for the whole rebuild. I don't know about left guard, center, right guard, Brian O'Neal maybe will be here for the whole thing. Defensive side of things, Danielle Hunter, we just re-signed him to a huge deal. He's going to be 29 years old, but I think we'll have him as long as we can have him for. Our linebackers all need some revamping. Our D-line needs revamping. Our corners are okay, but we need one more really good corner. Safeties are okay. We have Sign as a star, but he's 68 overall. It's not the greatest look for the Minnesota Vikings, especially on defensive side of things, but we'll figure it out. So I'm going to do stuff in free agency. Whatever we do not do, I'll be going and doing in the draft. So the Cowboys lost to the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson got MVP. Dak Prescott won MVP of the league. Kyle Shanahan for the Niners. CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. TJ Watt won Defensive Player for the Steelers. Rashee Rice won Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Garrett Williams won Defensive Rookie of the Year for the Cardinals. So obviously we had a lot of cap space to pay a lot of guys, so that's what we did. We go to free agency, we get right outside linebacker, superstar development, 27 years old, Josh Allen, and then we also get cornerback L'Jarius Sneed, 27 years old, star development. Then we also go down and get a middle linebacker, Josie Jewell, a star, 29 age linebacker, and then we get Jason Sanders as well to be our kicker. But dude, Josh Allen, L'Jarius Sneed, one of the top three, I think. Yeah, top three. We tried to get Chase Young. He ended up choosing Arizona over us, but hey, regardless, that we get Josh Allen and we get L'Jarius Sneed, that is huge. Finishing the draft, we had two really good pickups, and that is our quarterback of the future, Vince Page, who's a 74 overall, and he is hidden development. That's the normal development. It's gonna be great. Hidden development. And then if we move down, we get Andrew Peterson. There's gonna be a new Peterson in Minnesota. He's the younger brother of Adrian Peterson. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, but out of Alabama, he's a 76 overall. Got one of the higher overall picks in the draft class, so there he is. We'll probably change his number, but yeah. And then if we go to the NFL, sort by overalls, the Colts got the best pickup with Jason Mays as an 80, and then Frank Brazil, who was the top talk of the draft, with a 79 that went to the Bears. Chuck Ramsey, Dante Moreland, Matthew Merglot, and then we had one of the top picks too in the 76. So the draft class was pretty normal as it goes, but Jason Mays 80 overall for the Colts. I'm assuming hidden, yeah, 22. Yeah, nice, good pickup for the Colts. Before the regular season kicks off, we're actually going to trade for a right guard in Bush. He's a rookie, hidden development that was picked up and drafted by the Cardinals. He's 21 years old, and we get a 7th round draft pick. We give away Alexander Madison, Ty Chandler, and Bynum in our 3rd round pick from this year. I think that's a really good pickup, because Bush I think was like a top 2 draft pick, and it's basically like we got the right guard in the draft just for a future pick. So I'll take it. Bush, our new right guard. Love to see it. I don't know how this happened. I was doing this as a tester and somehow it went through. We give away Ingram, our backup right guard now, 74 normal development, for Jordan Davis, 79 overall, superstar D tackle. I guess I undershot this. I don't even know how that happened. Now we have Jordan Davis. The Eagles got finessed. I definitely did not think that was going to go through, but it did. So technically going into the 2nd year of this rebuild, or the 3rd year, I guess, we finished 6-11, bottom of the pile again, so we're going to have a decent draft pick once again. Let's view the 2024 season recap. The Buffalo Bills beating the Atlanta Falcons 27-21. They get their first Super Bowl. Josh Allen was the MVP. Burrow wins the Bengals MVP. Zach Taylor wins Coach of the Year. CeeDee Lamb wins Offensive Player of the Year. Michael Parsons wins Defensive Player of the Year. Andrew Peterson, Offensive Rookie of the Year for the Minnesota Vikings. Our running back gets the gets the award. Love to see it. And then George Newton for the Cardinals win Defensive Player of the Year. So let's go. We'd love to see that by Peterson. Absolutely killing it. So I don't know. I think Vince is a superstar, if I remember. Let's see if there's any retirements from us. I don't think there actually is. NFC North. No, just Tyron Smith for the Lions, who I guess got picked up last year by the Lions. Oh my goodness. So Peterson's only a star development player, but Page, superstar, even though the morale is down. Holy crap. Addison went up to a superstar. Love to see it. Oh, Osborne dropped down to normal dev. That kind of sucks. Hey, Josh Allen goes to superstar. X Factor. Sign drops down to normal. Metellus went up to star. Hunter stayed at superstar. Sneed went up to superstar. We don't have any money because I had to pay Jefferson this year. I also had to pay Derry Shaw this year, and I paid Byron Murphy. I paid Murphy this year as well. So we have basically no money. I don't think we're going to do anything in free agency, but I think we have money enough, or we're going to have the draft still coming up, which is good. So let's advance. So only 2 signings for us this year, and that's going to be number 1, Marquise Bell, 80 overall, 26 years old, star development, and we signed a punter, Braden Mann, because we did need a punter because we left ours walks. We had no cap last year, but Marquise Bell, the main signing for the Minnesota Vikings this year. We head to the draft with some key needs in this draft, mainly D-tackle and left and right end. The draft is officially done. We took Jamison Russell with our first round pick, 75 overall. The only bad thing about Jamison Russell is he was a bust. He was a normal development player. He was like a top player off the mock draft. He looked good. He had good stats all around. It's just normal dev. We did end up getting Derek Polk though, a D tackle, 71 overall, hidden development. He looked like a beast, and he is one. So we do have Jordan Davis and now Polk as our 1-2 punch, which is actually really nice. Ali, our left end, we took him after that, and he was normal development, but he had good stats around. And then we went and got Jeff O'Neal. He was a 65 overall, but he was in fact hidden development, so we got a steal there. Went to go get Hayes, normal dev, middle linebacker. Then the CPU drafted Lucas and Searless, but with Lucas, the left side linebacker, he actually was hidden development. So CPU picked up a hidden development player for us. I'm gonna just look at the NFL, see who the biggest overalls were. 77, 77, 76, 76, and then 76. There's a big drop off right here, then 75, 75. So actually, technically speaking, we got the higher overall left end, but I think Seattle got Jose Lawrence, who's probably hidden development. Yeah, so I would have rather taken that. I mean, maybe we can make it swap with them, but I highly doubt it. They had the pick round 1, pick 1, and they picked him with it. Next up, we trade away Pace Jr., our middle linebacker, to the Pittsburgh Steelers for their 2nd and 7th round pick of this coming year. So now we have a 1st, 2 seconds, and 2 thirds. At the end of the next year, we finished the season 10-7, but we didn't make the playoffs. We were actually 1 game away, I think, from actually making it. Yeah, the Ravens at the 1 seed, Chiefs, Raiders, Texans, Jags, Jets, Chargers, and the NFC. Cowboys are the 1, Detroit, Niners. You have the Rams, Packers, and Tampa Bay, Carolina Panthers. So yeah, very unfortunate. We couldn't seal it, couldn't get the job done, but it's promising that we got 10-7. So we will advance to, I guess, the off season, recap everything, and yeah, we can't re-sign half of our guys this year, but hopefully the draft has a lot of good talent for us. I think it does. And I think we have a good way of doing it, but I have fucked it up before in the past. So in the NFC North, only David Andrews and David Bakhtiari for the Packers. They both have retired, so no retirements for the Vikings, but we are going to lose a couple key players. As you can see, the Chiefs actually beat the Lions in Super Bowl 60. Mahomes got MVP. Jalen Hurts won MVP of the league. Mark McCarthy for the Cowboys won Coach of the Year. CeeDee Lamb won Player of the Year. Myles Garrett won Defensive Player of the Year. Dwayne Lewis for the Titans won Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Kevin Jarrett for the Cardinals won Defensive Rookie. I think the Cardinals have won like 3 Defensive Rookies of the Year back to back to back. So the draft is come and gone. We did nothing in free agency, obviously, but we did get Nick Cutler, our center, with our 1st round pick, 74 overall. Good overall, but again, we busted.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
He's a normal development player. I don't know what keeps happening, but we just can't get it done. However, we do have some good news, because then we got left guard Quan Meekins. He's a 74 overall, and he is hidden development. So we did bounce back with this pick. We also got Meredith. He's a middle linebacker, 72 overall, also hidden development, and Derek Brewer, a right end, which is what we desperately needed eventually, 71 overall, hidden development as well. Who was the top? Oh my god, there's a top star right there. Ross. I'm not even gonna attempt the last name. for the Washington Commanders. Good pickup. Then they have Bibbs, who's a tight end from Cleveland. Gresham, who was actually the first pick in the draft by the Saints, 78 overall. Good for them. Before the season gets underway, we need to get a strong safety, and we did. From the Philadelphia Eagles, we got Kirby Joseph. I think he's 25, 81 overall, star development for Ali, and our 2027. I was trying to shop sign out for a long time, or Scene, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but we finally found the Cowboys. They're willing to give us the 2027 5th and 7th round pick. I'm not even happy about it, but I mean, his contract was coming up anyways. We couldn't re-sign him, so it is what it is. We had to restructure some contracts in order to even get Jordan Davis back, and I think Blackman, our corner. To the end of this year, and we actually made the playoffs. We're 92 or 89 overall, 87 defense, 92 offense. We made it 13-4. We won the division, so we're going to be in the playoffs. We're going to be taking on the 10-7 Arizona Cardinals. But first, let's see who's in the playoffs and what the cards looking like. On the AFC side of things, the Chiefs got the first round bye. Houston, Chargers, Bengals, Ravens, and then the Steelers at the Bills. And then over here, the Niners got the first round bye. We got the 2 seed, so the Cardinals are going to come to Minnesota. Dallas going to Atlanta, and the Packers going to the New York Giants. So that's how the playoffs are going to be shaping up. The first time this team's hit the playoffs in this rebuild. Let's see what we can do. Heading into Minneapolis, Minnesota, where the miracle happened. This time it's against the Arizona Cardinals. Let's see what we can do. So in Minnesota, we're taking on the Arizona Cardinals. There you can see our quarterback in the future, Paige. Kyler Murray still on Arizona. So let's see what we can do in the wild card. Obviously, if we are in trouble, I will try to take over. We do start off with 7, though, so good start for the Minnesota Vikings. Cardinals come back. They score as well. All right, red zone alert. 5 minutes. We're on the 10. We're down by 7, so give a little inside move to Jefferson. What the fuck? Maybe defense got a turnover. I actually don't know what happened, but we got it back. Might be one-on-one. It is one-on-one. It is one-on-one. Jefferson, end zone, touchdown, baby. Let's go. Hit that gritty. Hit it from one time. He's frozen. He's frozen. Okay.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Oh, no. Murphy, how did you get burnt? Oh, just let him run it. Let him run in. Clear. Wait for the clear. That's going to be picked. No, it's not. Perfect throw by Paige. Peterson, first down. Hopefully, we do. Oh, we went for 2. We went for 2 and we got it. I'm gonna get there. I missed. He's running. He cannot run this much. Bang! Kill him. That's the game, baby. Minnesota moves on. 22-21. I can't believe the CPU decided to go for 2, and we got it. That is crazy to me. I was thinking about it, but the CPU took over and just did this thing. So we get the job done. We move past the wild card round, and we move on, baby. We move on just like that. That's why I waste the clock, because Kyler Murray actually had a run there. So if he had more time, the field goal would have got set up. But 26% completion, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Paige. Oh, man. 2 touchdowns for Kyler Murray, 0 interceptions for him, 13 for 21, 225. Rushing wise, Tajay Spears on the Cardinals. 60 yards, 1 touchdown. Kyler Murray went for 56. Peterson only went for 46 yards. Paige for 23 and a touchdown when we ran it in there at the end. Receiving, Justin Jefferson killing it with 90 yards on 8 receptions, 2 touchdown receptions. Marquise Brown getting 1 right there. Addison, who else scored? Trey McBride scored 1 for them. Chidobe Awuzie on the Cardinals now. Legarius Sneed, 5 solo tackles, good for him. Marquise Bell. So Isaiah McCollum got 1 of them, and Jalen Thompson got the other. Oh yeah, we did throw 1. That's right, Jared did. Oh, I totally forgot. Wait, is he here? Case Young, yeah, because he decided to go to the Cardinals instead of coming to Minnesota that 1 year with us. Next up, we're looking at taking on the 13-4 Atlanta Falcons. They come also into Minnesota. They have a 91 overall offense, 87 overall defense, and 89 overall. Divisional round is upon us. Obviously, Paige walking the lights. Desmond Ridder still on the Falcons here, and both the quarterbacks wear number 9. Only 1 9 can advance to the conference. Skip the moments as always. Falcons already up 7, but we did tie it. Still get the ball. We're driving still 21-7. It looks like we're gonna smoke the Falcons here. Yep, 28-7. Looks like that's the game. We might actually get it. Oh, they actually did score though. Oh my God, they're coming back. It's a 3rd and 17. The Falcons making a comeback statement here. Got it all covered. Yep. Down and out. Josh Allen hit sticking. John right there. Desmond Ridder looking to come back. Do something magical here. He's probably going to chuck it up deep here. Murphy, play it. Byron Murphy with the interception. He's going to seal this game off. Hey, get up and run with it, big boy. Get up and run with it. Murphy taking this one back. 28-21. We're walking out of here with the W. Paige, 25 for 36, 336 passing yards, 69 completion percentage. Nice. 4th passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions. What a game for him. Ridder, 26 for 40 to 80, 2 touchdowns for 1 interception at the end there. Rushing, Peterson, oh my God, Bijan Robinson, 102 yards off of 10 attempts, 1 touchdown. Then Andrew Peterson, 12 attempts, 46 rushing yards. Paige, 6 attempts for 24. Ritter even had 6 attempts for 23. Receiving wise, Jefferson had a game. 14 receptions for 228 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns. Jefferson had a hat trick. Then you go to Drake London, 7 for 94. Chenault, Paul Taylor, Jordan Addison, 3 for 47. Kyle Pitts had 5 for 43 and a touchdown. Hawkinson had 5 for 37 and a touchdown. Byron Murphy at the end there got the 1 interception for us. He had a really good game in total. Solo tackle 7. Kirby Joseph was playing out there as well. Trenton Simpson on the Falcons now. Jerry Sneed still up there. Snow. It was actually I remember looking at Snow. Snow was like the middle linebacker I was gonna get, but I ended up getting Meredith. I ended up picking up Meredith instead of Snow. Interesting. We head out into the divisional now? That was divisional. No. Conference. Just like that, we move on to the conference, and we do have to take on the 14-3 San Francisco 49ers. Vince Page and the Vikings go to Levi Stadium against the Niners for the first time traveling in the playoffs. Let's see what we can do, boys. Let's see what we can do. Levi Stadium, conference championship. Brock Purdy still their quarterback, taking on Vince Page. 7-7. We did tie it quickly, but they're driving down again. We get a touchdown as well. Peterson, what a break. Peterson, gotta try to get this first down. I'm hoping Jefferson or Hawkinson can break free and we just get some yardage over the outside. Yes, somehow it works. Jefferson, oh my god, Jefferson jukes everybody. He hits down to the 27, 1st and 10. We get a huge play by the playmaker himself. Yeah, might as well gritty on the field. Justin Jefferson has to take the risk. Jefferson over the middle. He holds on to the football. Fake it, and we're Super Bowl bound NFC champions. The Minnesota Vikings headed to the Lombardi game. Jefferson, man, putting the team on his back at the end. I can't believe Page got that football off to Jefferson. The 3rd down play where Jefferson broke free the last second. I thought Page was gonna be an incompletion because I thought, no, I pressed finish game. I was trying to skip to the end. Well, shit. All right, well, we can't see the player stats, but I'm sure Jefferson had a hell of a game. You could have probably seen him when he was catching the football up there. But 15-2, Kansas City Chiefs 13-4, Minnesota Vikings. Wow, not only do they have a better record than us, they had a better record than the #1 seed Niners. The Chiefs rocking and rolling. Something tells me we're in for a shock here. So the Super Bowl, there's Mahomes with Pacheco, Rashee Rice, and obviously Vince Page, our future star quarterback, with Peterson right there. Justin Jefferson trying to get his first ring, something that Randy Moss couldn't do with the Minnesota Vikings. Kansas City gonna get brought out by Patrick Mahomes. There they are running down the field. And obviously you can see Mr. number 15, Patrick Mahomes, the man who's done it all. But for other men like Vince Page and Justin Jefferson, this is the start of greatness. Can they get down and can they win the Super Bowl? We're about to find out. Oh, they didn't get anything before the half. We're driving down 21-14. We got a pick. Did we get a pick? Please tell me we got a pick. 28-14. Oh my god. Oh, 28-21. Nope, it's not. But right there, the Peterson, the check down. Oh my god, what a play by Page, bro. I don't want to run it to Chris Jones' side, so oh my god, doesn't even matter. If I don't run it to the side, he still got down there. They're down. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna run it. Oh, Page got smoked. Sanders, all he's got to do is kick this one through, and we're up by 10, baby. He went and got it. No timeout, so all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and we win the Super Bowl. Warner. No. Oh! I think I ran into Addison and I almost just cost us probably the game. But the Minnesota Vikings are your Super Bowl champions, knocking off Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs 31-28. Page cannot believe he's done the unthinkable, the impossible, the unimaginable. Who's Hall? I don't know why he's celebrating so much. Oh my goodness. The team, Peterson, just in shock. Show Mahomes shaking hands with the man. Yeah, Mahomes got to give the credit where the credit's to. Page winning it. Please tell me Page gets MVP. Good for him. Jefferson obviously probably having a hell of a game as well with the Super Bowl Lombardi Trophy touch and everybody. Where is Justin Jefferson? There's Page. Jefferson better be up there, man. I don't see Jefferson up there. What is this bullshit? We got some jabroni bums up there. Vince Page, 28 for 31, 90% completion percentage, 367, 4 passing touchdowns, 1 interception. Mahomes, 30 for 38, 287, a touchdown and an interception as well. Rushing, Pacheco had 78 yards on 3 touchdowns. Pacheco had a fucking Super Bowl game. He probably would have got MVP. Mahomes got 53 for 0 touchdowns. Peterson only had 14 rushing yards, so we just aired that ball out, baby. Receiving, which means, yeah, Justin Jefferson had 183 receiving yards for 11 receptions, 2 receiving touchdowns. Hardman had 92 receiving yards for 9 receptions. Addison, 83 yards, 4 for 79, and 2 touchdowns for Hawkinson. So Jefferson Hawkinson, have yourselves a game, bro. Rashid Rice, 6 for 68. There you go. Antoine Tatum, 5 for 63 and a touchdown. Defensive-wise, Trent McDuffie had the one pick on our star quarterback page. Josh Allen had a hell of a game, 6 solo tackles, 2 assisted, 8 tackles all. Bolton was there as well. L'Jarius Sneed, the former Kansas City Chief, by the way, winning another ring with us. Who got the pick for us, dude? That's what I want to see. Somebody got an interception. Marquise Bell lurking over the linebacker position. 2 tackles, 1 assisted, 1 interception. There you guys have it. 2026 season recap, though. Chiefs losing to the 5-time NFC champion, 1-time Super Bowl champion, Minnesota Vikings. Super Bowl MVP goes to quarterback Vince Page. MVP of the league goes to Patrick Mahomes. Kyle Shanahan for the Niners wins Coach of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Isaiah Pacheco. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Max Crosby. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Bills wide receiver Mitch Payne. And Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Browns left end Derek Daly. So there you guys have it. 2023. So 2023, 2024 didn't make the playoffs. 2025 didn't make the playoffs. 2026 make the playoffs, make the run for Super Bowl. So it took us the third year into the rebuild. Was that the same with the Patriots? That was shocking. That was really good. I'm gonna maybe advance to next season, and we're just gonna see if we can win a Super Bowl 10 years from now. I don't know if we can do 10 years, but we'll advance. We'll send the next season. So the following year, we did make the playoffs. We ended up being the 5 seed, but we lost to the Packers right away. They moved on, and we actually have the Niners and the Bills, the 2 runner-ups from last year, making it into the Super Bowl. The Chiefs actually didn't even make the playoffs this year. So Page got Superstar X Factor though, 94 overall, our quarterback now, 24 years old of age. That is crazy. First and foremost, we start with Vince Page. He's our quarterback. We actually ended up drafting him in the first year, as well as Peterson, our running back, who's a 90 overall now. Very, very nice. We had Justin Jefferson, who was here since day one. Also, shout out to KJ Osborne, who I forgot would not be here because we couldn't pay him. So KJ Osborne, shout out to you. I know you were still here. TJ Hawkinson was here since day one, our tight end. We had O'Neal since day one, was still here. Bush, who we ended up, I think, trading for, but he was a drafted player. Cutler, they're twins, oh my god. Cutler, who we ended up drafting, but he was a bust, basically. Still a starter, though. Meekins, we also did draft. Darius Shaw here since day one as well. Going over to the defensive side of things, on our safeties, O'Neal. The CPU actually ended up drafting him, but we did draft him technicality-wise. So we did draft him. He's a star development player as well. Kirby Joseph just recently traded for him. Linebacking core, Josh Allen, picked him up in free agency. Meredith, we traded for him. Or no, sorry, we drafted him. Lucas, we also drafted. Marquise Bell, we got him free agency. Danielle Hunter here since day one. He dropped down to star. He was actually an X factor for the Super Bowl. He was also superstar for majority of the year, but obviously he's getting older now. I think he's 31, 32. So obviously he's gonna drop down. But you know, we got him a Super Bowl ring, which is really nice too, because he was a big part of Minnesota's history. So yeah, but he's there as well since day one. L'Jarius Sneed picked him up in free agency. He was now a superstar X factor. Blackman, we actually had him since day one. Byron Murphy also had him since day one. Bayer, we drafted. Allen, we also drafted, I want to say. Brewer, we drafted, who was actually really, really good for us. However, he dropped down to normal. Jordan Davis, we traded for from the Philadelphia Eagles. Polk, we also drafted, who became really good for us. Russell, who we also drafted, was a bust, but now he's a star development player. So obviously it came his way. And that's going to end it for the Minnesota Vikings rebuilding a miracle. We ended up doing it. With that being said, guys, I hope you liked the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what should I rebuild next. Go check out the main channel, link in the description down below. More videos coming your way. I'll see you when I see you. I'm out, and peace.